Hey guys, I am so excited to announce that we have a new PT coming on board. Woohoo! And her name is Katie. And so we're going to learn a lot about her and some of her specialties. I think you guys are going to be really excited about some of the things that she's going to be able to bring to our table. So, Katie, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us why you became a physical therapist.
Hello, everybody. So, my name's Katie. I have always loved the human body. I find it very fascinating from a young age. Lots of injuries growing up, very active, lots of sports, very different sports, ranging from volleyball all the way to figure skating, cheerleading, the whole shebang. And I realized at a young age that the human body is able to heal itself. So when I was in college, I was like, what do I want to do? Do I want to go to medical school where I'll probably be prescribing a whole bunch of things, have 10 minutes to actually spend with somebody, and then they're off, they're doing their own thing? Or do I get to go into physical therapy where I get to actually experience the body healing itself? So I knew from a young age that I wanted to do something medical, and then realized that it's a lot better watching the body heal itself and the amazing things that the body can do. So I love being PT. It's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, might have a very similar story, because I knew I wanted to get into something about the body, and physical therapy was just a great fit for that, and I'm so glad that I did because I wanted to see people go through the journey, and doctors don't get that. They get like the 5-minute visit, and they don't really get to see the transformation in the journey, and that's the best piece of it, and that's what I feel like in our office we do such a good job, which makes it so. I mean, we take people that have no hope and they have hope again that they can get back to being active, and that's just so much fun.
Yes, I love it. Absolutely love it.
So I know you got into physical therapy, obviously, and how has your experience been being with in network clinics for insurance?
Yeah. So when we use insurance, it makes it so visits are a little bit more choppy. So you don't get to actually work with your PT the full time. You don't get that one on one attention. I find it's a little bit harder for people to progress as rapidly as they can with clinics that are potentially out of network. So, not having that insurance component to it, I find PTs get to actually devote more time to the patients and get to actually see the progress. When it's that one-on-one, you can make little fine tweaks. Whereas when you are in an in-network clinic and the PT is treating 3, 4, maybe 5 people, it's really hard to actually make those fine changes. And those are the changes that actually matter with the human body.
Yeah, and it's actually exhausting. Like for the PTs that really want to do it the right way, you can find the ones that do because they really are bouncing back and forth between patients, and they are spending their time, as much time as they possibly can, and they get exhausted. I mean, I know I've been there, and your body just completely gets run down, and then it's just you don't have as much to give, and that's not good either.
Nope, I completely agree.
So when you heard about our office, what were you most excited about?
I'm so excited to be able to actually experience these one on one treatments and get to see people get significantly better over a shorter period of time with these individualized programs. I'm so excited.
Yeah. And we know, so she specializes in pretty much everything that we do. I mean, like if you're looking at neck stuff or back stuff or shoulder stuff, I mean, she is going to be amazing at all those aspects, knees, and everything that we do. She's going to do an amazing job, but she adds a new component to it. So we're actually going to be adding women's health. So I'm so excited. So share a little bit about what that is and some of the conditions that you typically see that I don't think really is out there. I think people don't even know that it can actually be helped.
Absolutely. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, pelvic floor, I don't want to deal with that. That's like going to the gyno. It's so scary. I don't want to do that. But the pelvic floor is actually made up of a lot of different muscles. And that's exactly what PT deals with. We deal with a lot of different muscles. Muscles help stabilize our entire body. I like to tell a lot of patients that if you don't have a strong pelvic floor, that lumbo-pelvic area, low back, outer hips, then you have kind of like noodly arms, noodly legs, because that's the foundation of our body. So things that I'll be treating, it's going to be urinary incontinence, which is like leakage. So anytime that you sneeze and you pee a little bit, or you lift something up and oops, there's a little bit of leakage. That's something that I'll be treating. Pelvic organ prolapse, which is pressure on that pelvic floor. You might see something popping out that's not supposed to be popping out. Working on strengthening pelvic floor for that. And then working up with pregnant mommies, pregnant or postpartum mommies. And then also doing some work with, it's called diastasis recti. A lot of people don't know the word. It's a little strange, but it's just if you have a little bit of a split in your abdominal area and you go to sit up and you've got bulging in that area, I also work a lot on that with patients. So it's going to be really fun. I'm excited to add that component to mPower. I think it's going to be great.
We'll be talking a little bit more about each pieces of these because you guys will learn that we'll be having an event coming up pretty soon on women's health, actually with another office that we've had scheduled, but it's going to be great because you're going to learn the same things that you're going to learn from them. You're going to actually, Katie can actually do. And so we're going to be talking about different pieces of that and some videos that Katie's going to do with us so that you can start learning about all the cool things that we can help you with that you probably didn't even know. So we are so excited to have her on board. You'll be seeing her come in March the 7th is her first day. So we can't wait for her to join us.
Yes, I'm so excited.